So, hello students. So today we will solve the practical questions on the basis of profitability ratio. So question you can see from the board. Calculate the operating profit ratio. Revenue from operations. Net sales is given how much? Rupees 5 lakhs. Then cost of revenue from operations rupees 2 lakhs. Wages has been given rupees 1 lakh. Office administrative expenses is given 50,000. Interest on borrowings is given 5,000. And you are required to calculate your operating profit ratio. So what is the formula? Operating profit ratio is equals to, how to calculate? So formula is your operating profit divided by net sales or revenue from operations. So divided by revenue from operations into 100%. Okay, so this is the formula for the calculation of operating profit ratio. So now the question comes, how to calculate your operating profit. So operating profit is equals to net sales minus operating expenses, or we can say that net sales minus operating cost. Okay, so operating profit is equals to, formula is your net sales minus operating cost. So net sales is given how much? Rupees 5 lakh. Net sales कितना दिया हुआ है? 5 lakhs minus operating cost. Operating cost का मतलब क्या होता है? Cost of goods sold plus operating expenses. So operating cost is your cost of revenue from operations, or we can say that cost of goods sold plus operating expenses. Okay, so cost of revenue from operation is given how much? Rupees 2 lakhs. So that is equals to 5 lakh minus 2 lakh plus operating expenses का मतलब क्या होता है? Expenses which has been used or which has been done for operation of the business. ठीक है, so here operating business, as I have said earlier, only office expenses would be considered. Office and administrative expenses is how much? 50,000. Wages हम नहीं लेंगे क्योंकि वो direct expenses है. Interest on borrowings is also your what? It is a non-operating expenses. So only operating expenses is your 50,000. So 5 lakh minus 2 lakh plus 50,000. So how much is your operating profit? Operating profit is your 2,50,000 is the operating profit. So now we are required to calculate your operating profit ratio. Okay, so operating profit we have calculated how much? 2,50,000. We have calculated operating profit 2,50,000 divided by revenue from operations is given how much? 5 lakhs. So 2,50,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100. Okay, so how much it will be? It will be your 50% is the answer. Okay, so this is how we are required to calculate your operating profit ratio. Now let us see the second question. Cash sales is given how much? Rupees 2,20,000. Credit sales is given rupees 3 lakhs. Sales return is given rupees 20,000. Gross profit given rupees 1 lakh. Operating expenses given 25,000. Non-operating expenses income given 30,000. Non-operating expenses is given 5,000. We are required to calculate your net profit ratio. Okay, so how to solve the net profit ratio? So as we know the formula of net profit ratio. So what is the formula? Net profit before tax. So net profit divided by your revenue from operations. Net profit divided by revenue from operations into 100. So this is the formula. So first of all we are required to calculate the revenue from operations, and revenue from operations is otherwise known as net sales. Okay, so how to calculate? Net sales is equals to, what is the formula? Cash sales plus credit sales minus sales return. So this is the formula. So cash sales plus credit sales minus sales return. Okay, so cash sales is how much? 2,20,000 plus credit sales is how much? 3 lakhs minus sales return is your 20,000. Okay, so how much would be your net sales? Net sales would be rupees 5 lakh. Okay, so this is your net sales. Now what we are required to calculate? We are required to calculate the net profit. Okay, so what is the formula to calculate the net profit? हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा? ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट से क्या करना पड़ेगा? ऑल द एक्सपेंसेस वी हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट. ओके, एंड ऑल द इनकम्स वी हैव टू ऐड. दैट इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर व्हाट? फॉर्मूला फॉर द कैलकुलेशन ऑफ नेट प्रॉफिट. ओके, सो gross profit is given how much? Rupees 1 lakh. So gross profit rupees 1 lakh. So out of this gross profit, all the expenses would be subtracted. Expenses means there are two types of expenses, operating and non-operating. So both the expenses would be subtracted. ठीक है? So minus operating expenses is how much? 25,000 minus non-operating expenses is how much? Rupees 5,000. Again, operating income or non-operating income, both the income would be added. So non-operating income कितना दिया हुआ है? 30,000. उसको क्या करेंगे हम? प्लस करेंगे. So plus non-operating income is your 30,000. Okay. So operating expenses we have taken, non-operating income also we have taken, non-operating expenses we have taken. So how much it would be? This will be your 1 lakh minus 30,000 plus 30,000. So this will be your rupees. How much it would be? It would be your rupees 1 lakh only. This is your net profit. So now we are required to calculate your net profit ratio. Formula क्या है? Net profit. So net profit we have calculated how much? 1 lakh. So 1 lakh divided by revenue from operations. So revenue from operations we have calculated how much? Rupees 5 lakhs. So 1 lakh divided by 5 lakh into 100. Okay, this will be how much? This would be your 20% is the answer. Okay, so this is how we are required to calculate the net profit ratio. So next question we will see. So calculate your ROI. ROI means your return on investment, otherwise known as return on capital employed. So net profit after tax is given how much? Rupees 6,50,000. Rate of income tax is given 50%, 10% debentures given rupees 10 lakhs, fixed assets at cost is given 22,50,000, accumulated depreciation is given how much? 2,50,000, current assets is given rupees 12 lakhs and current liability is given rupees 4 lakhs. Okay, so let us solve the question. So ROI, that is your return on investment. So what is the formula for the calculation of ROI, or otherwise known as return on capital employed? This ROI is otherwise known as return on capital employed. Okay, so ROI is otherwise known as return on capital employed. So what is the formula? So formula is your net profit before interest, tax and dividend. Okay, whole divided by capital employed, whole divided by capital employed into 100. So this is the formula for the calculation of return on investment. Okay, so first of all we are required to calculate your capital employed. So capital employed, so as we have read that there are two alternate formula. Either we can calculate the capital employed from the liabilities approach method, or we can calculate the capital employed from the assets approach method. So in this data, assets has been given. Okay, current asset, fixed assets is given, current assets is given, current liability has been given. Okay, so that means you could able to calculate your capital employed with the help of asset side approach. And what is the formula for asset side approach? Whatever the fixed assets would be there, this will be on the net form. Net form is fixed assets minus depreciation. Okay, plus what else has been given? Current assets has been given, so current assets will also be added minus your current liability. So current liabilities would be subtracted. So minus current liabilities. Okay. So fixed assets, how much it is? 22,50,000 and depreciation is given 2,50,000. और हमको फिक्स्ड एसेट किस में निकालना है? नेट निकालना है. नेट मतलब दिस फिक्स्ड एसेट ग्रॉस है माइनस व्हाट? एक्यूमुलेटेड डेप्रिसिएशन. कितना हो जाएगा ये? 22,50,000 माइनस 2,50,000. दिस इज योर नेट फिक्स्ड एसेट्स. ओके, क्योंकि ये ग्रॉस, इसको एट कॉस्ट है, मतलब क्या है वो? ग्रॉस में है. प्लस करंट एसेट्स. करंट एसेट इज गिवन हाउ मच? 12 lakhs माइनस करंट लायबिलिटी इज गिवन योर 4 lakhs. ठीक है. कहीं कहीं फॉर्मूला हम लोग का क्या आ जाता है? फिक्स्ड एसेट्स प्लस वर्किंग कैपिटल. एज वी नो कि वर्किंग कैपिटल का मतलब क्या होता है? वर्किंग कैपिटल इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन करंट एसेट्स माइनस करंट लायबिलिटी. ओके, सो आइदर वी कैन राइट वर्किंग कैपिटल. Here working capital is not given, separately current assets, current liability has been given. Okay, so current asset would be added and current liabilities would be subtracted. So how much it would be? It would be your 22,50,000 minus 2,50,000. How much it would be? 20 lakhs. कितना आ जाएगा? 20 lakhs plus 12 lakhs plus 12 lakhs minus 4 lakh. तो ये होगा 32. 32 minus 4 lakh is your 28 lakhs. So this would be your rupees 28 lakhs. Okay. So this is how we are required to calculate your capital employed. अब क्या निकालना है हमको? Net profit before interest, tax and dividend. So net profit before interest, net profit before interest and tax. ठीक है. क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया हुआ? नेट प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स है. आफ्टर टैक्स का मतलब क्या है? हमको ऐड करना पड़ेगा. क्या क्या? टैक्स एंड योर इंटरेस्ट. सो आफ्टर टैक्स इज हाउ मच? 6,50,000 प्लस टैक्स. सो रेट ऑफ इनकम टैक्स इज 50%. ठीक है. दैट मीन्स 6,50,000 जो था इंटरेस्ट काटने के बाद था. ठीक है. सो दैट मीन्स हाउ मच वुड बी द इनकम टैक्स? सेम 50% बोल से सेम अमाउंट हो जाएगा. कितना हो जाएगा? 6,50,000. ओके. Then your after interest, tax and dividend. Here interest would also be there. Interest on long term debt. Interest on long term debt कितना है? 10% डिबेंचर 10 lakhs का है. तो 10 lakhs का 10%. How much it would be? It would be your 1 lakh. Interest would be your rupees 1 lakh. Okay, this is your interest on debenture. Okay, so this will be how much? 13 lakh plus 1 lakh. How much? This is your rupees 14 lakhs. Okay, so this is your what? Net profit before interest and tax is your 14 lakhs. ठीक है. हमको क्या निकालना था? ROI, return on investment. So here we can calculate ROI is equals to net profit before interest, tax and dividend. We have calculated how much it is. It is your 14 lakhs. So 14 lakhs divided by your capital employed. We have calculated how much it is. It is your 28 lakhs. Okay, into 100. This will be how much? This will be your 50% is the answer. So this is how we are required to calculate your what? To calculate your return on investment. Okay, so let us solve the next question. As the question you can see from the board, net profit before interest and tax is given how much? Rupees 4 lakh. 15% long term debt is given how much? Rupees 8 lakhs. Shareholder funds is given how much? Rupees 4 lakhs, and you are required to calculate your return on investment. Okay, so solution would be, so return on investment, again we know the formula. So return on investment is equals to net profit before interest and tax, net profit before interest and tax whole divided by capital employed into 100. So whole divided by capital employed into 100. Okay, so first of all here we are required to calculate your capital employed. So how to calculate capital employed? So here what we will do, यहाँ पे liability approach हम लोग use करेंगे. Why? Because long term debts has been given and shareholder funds has been given. Okay, so what will be your capital employed? ठीक है. Here in this case we have used the assets approach. यहाँ पे लायबिलिटी दिया हुआ है, सो वी हैव टू यूज द लायबिलिटीज अप्रोच। तो उसमें जो भी लायबिलिटी, इसमें क्या क्या आएगा फॉर्मूला, लॉन्ग टर्म डेब्ट प्लस शेयर होल्डर फंड्स, ठीक है। सो लॉन्ग टर्म डेब्ट्स प्लस शेयर होल्डर्स फंड्स, ओके। सो लॉन्ग टर्म डेब्ट इज गिवन हाउ मच, 8 lakhs, शेयर होल्डर फंड्स इज गिवन 4 lakhs। तो कितना आ जाएगा ये, 8 lakhs plus 4 lakhs. So this will be how much? This would be your rupees 12 lakh is the your capital employed. So now what else we require? Net profit before interest and taxes is exactly given how much? Rupees 4 lakhs. ठीक है, तो हम लोग फॉर्मूला पुट अप करेंगे, ROI is equals to net profit before interest and tax is your, directly it has been given rupees 4 lakh divided by capital employed is given how much? Rupees 12 lakhs, okay, into 100. So this will be how much? This will be your 33.33% is the answer. Okay, so this is how we are required to calculate the profitability ratio based on your return on investment or return on capital employed. So that's all for today. Thank you.